All right, so to recap, basically the story starts with Van Helsing finding out that something's terrible is happening in Bargovia or Bargova. They can't decide throughout the games how it's said, so you can say either one. I think Bargovia happens more in 2 and 3, but in the first one, it jumps between Bargova and Bargovia. We're going to call it Bargovia. But anyways, Van Helsing, the one we play, is the son of the more famous Van Helsing. He finds out that something is going wrong in Bargovia, which is also where Katerina, the ghost companion, is from. When he gets there, he finds out that there's a mad scientist who has taken over the city with machines. So your job in the first one is to retake the city from the mad scientist with machines and also defeat him. So you do that, but by doing that, you create a power vacuum, which is where 2 picks up. General Harker, decides that, oh, well, since the mad scientist is gone and Bargovia is kind of in this weird trying to figure out where they're at phase, I'm going to invade and take over. So he invades, uses the mad scientist from the first game's machinations to grow his army, build these force fields and more, giant machines and stuff like that, while taking over the city. And then, of course, hunts down for Van Helsing, because Van Helsing is the one person pushing against him. We meet Patient 7, the guy that we just, helped, and he's like, oh, the duel between... The one that this game's going to be about, 3. He helps us because he's able to move through the ink, so we're able to move through Bargovia kind of stealthily out of Harker's reach because we have a hidden layer and we have Patient 7. So we start doing these things to dismantle Harker's influence. We fight to retake a foundry, which makes that where he can't create the machines as easily, and slowly push him out of the city, where we meet him in the end there, where he's kind of escaped to a different location. So then we defeat him there. So 1 and 2 basically is very similar stories. And the only difference is one's a general and one's a crazy scientist, but they're both using giant machines to try to take over the city. You fight them, you defeat them, you move on. This is the first one I feel that's going in more of a fantastical direction. We'll see how it goes, but most of the supernatural weirdness was kind of an aside to a lot of the main science and munitions kind of stories of the first 2. If you have any other questions, I can answer those as we're playing, but we're going to go ahead and get started on this one. That's basically how the story works. You're son of Van Helsing. You're trying to save the city of Bargovia from 2 different generals and scientists. Oh, interesting. Can we not... Oh, I guess we got to start from scratch. Oh no, import character. Please choose one of the classes first. You'll receive a special item and your glory points will be converted after completing the story mode. Okay. Yeah, we are starting We're starting from scratch. All right, here we go. Well, of course, we're going to be going with our super tank. I like the design of this so far. Also, shields weren't really a thing in that one. This music is, it's bop, but geez, it is loud. There we go. Whew. That was killing me there. Alright. Controls should be the same. Enemy HP bars and hit point numbers. Reminds you of Assassin's Creed. The character or the music? No blood, respawn enemies, okay. Alright, here we go.
I came to Borgovia to free the land
from
the tyranny of
Here's your recap.
Science. But the fall of Fulmigati was the spark that ignited.
Fulmigati was the guy from the first one.
War. So I led the resistance against the military genius who tried to destroy us. I faced an army of mechanical monsters and defeated General Harker, only to suffer betrayal from my mysterious ally, Prisoner 7, who tricked me and obtained the most powerful artifact in the land, the hidden death of Koshai, the Deathless. Prisoner 7 disappeared into the depths of the other world, but I will track him down. It's not only about revenge. I'm a hunter. He is my nemesis, and he has a plan. The citizens are looking to me for guidance, but I must find Prisoner 7 first. It's a tough decision. Chaos reigns in Borgova. Warbands, gangs, and bickering political factions want to take power into their own hands. What's more, the city is plagued by the sudden appearance of the Cult of Seven. Led by a mechanical monster, the beastly infiltrator. They break into Fulmigati's former laboratories and seize precious equipment. Evidently, my nemesis is behind all this, and it can only be the beginning of something worse. This time, I know which facility the infiltrator will attack next. A secret laboratory and a horde of monsters. Just like old times.
There you go. There's your recap. Fulmigati was the bad scientist of the first one. General Harker was the bad guy of the second one. And now we're here. Oh, they've changed the skills. Interesting. Well, it looks like they've simplified everything. Which is fine, I guess. This page looks the same. Perks. Oh, this is gonna suck. We have to do all the perks again. Okay. Got the entire Assassin's Creed collection on Ubisoft for like $100. Like all of them? Like even like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla?
Laboratory that was founded by the leading mad genius of our time, right?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Why should I help you out with this? It should be child's play for you by now.
Nice try, but I won't release you yet. We have a nemesis to defeat.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Also, I will say that blocking, this is new. As a protector, your most essential skill is shield block. How do we use it? Blocking all retaliation, which provides damage bonus. Alternating shield block and retaliation attacks is a viable tactic. How do we block though? One? Ah, I see. Katarina is... What the heck? You guys can't see anything. Oh, don't do this again. You can see the cursor, which means you know the game exists. Alright, we had to do... Let's see if I can... Alright, let me exit and come back in. It messed... There was a part in the first game where it messed up, so let's see if we can fix it. Also, I find it very interesting that we never found Vlados in the second game, even though he was mentioned like multiple times. So either we missed that or they just didn't care about that specific thread. Sorry, waiting for the game to load. Hopefully forcing it into 32-bit will oh wait, I gotta recapture it, I forgot. Alright. Resume story. It's weird because you can see all this, but as soon as we get into the area, yeah, you can't see anything. Okay. Oh, our first... You'll see it when I get the screen working. We have 2 quests on the screen, and one of them is find Count Vlados. Alright, so the other thing we tried is we tried doing this. Alright, let me try this other fix real quick and see if we can get it to work. If not, we will not see the thrilling conclusion of Van Helsing, I guess. It would be kind of disappointing after all the the time we put into the series. It's gonna look significantly worse for some reason. I don't know why bumping up the DirectX mode makes it look worse, but it usually does, so... But that's what worked last time, was bumping it up to DirectX 11. Hey, Jormungand. How you doing today? Yeah, see, you can tell it looks a bit worse, at least I can tell. But this should fix the issue that we were having. I was... Van Helsing 2, you missed the stream. We actually just finished it this afternoon, so... We're starting 3, but 3, okay, you guys can see. 3 was having an issue where we couldn't... It wasn't showing you guys anything, but yeah, here's that quest I was talking about. Can't flat... Can't... Wow. My cursor doesn't match to where... That is so weird. So my stream says the cursor is on the far right, but you can see me highlighting the old crate there. My supervisor came out of nowhere, but it comes every Assassin's Creed beside Valhalla. Ah, okay. Oh, we should also... Visual difficulty.
A nice subterranean lake. Fancy a swim, Van Helsing?
In this secret laboratory, one word, Katerina. Mega. Here they come. This facility is swarming with abandoned research subjects. I should have told them earlier that I came only for the cultists.
Still not sure how this block is gonna work. All the Assassin's Creed game besides Valhalla. Okay. Well, at least they gave us an AoE. Also, you should be in ghost form. Assuming ghost form still does what it's supposed to. I do not like that we're starting from scratch. Yes, I know how power-ups work. So based on what we were doing in last game, Jormungand,
They have the brains. The imagination.
would it be better to go with a different class?
Plenty of imagination.
In that case,
You would know better than I would, Jormungand. Like, before we get too deep in this, should I play a different class so we can do more of the quick hits? Or I guess we could look at the skills, but I feel like this class is going to be kind of slow. How many Van Helsing games are in there? I believe only 3. I believe they stopped at 3. Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing games. Yeah, 2015 was the last one, based on what I'm seeing. So it looks like there's only the 3. Because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of like skill variants here. It looks like basically what we have is what we have. And I don't know if I like the idea of just blocking.
don't have enough relish.
But yeah, there seems to be only 3.
What is this awful place?
Straight out of the Lab Decoration Almanac for youthful mad scientists.
Dr. Frankenstein would be green with envy.
Kill me. Kill me.
We should kill her now, before they resurrect her over and over again. The vial says, drink xenoacid for ultimate refreshment.
This is probably a terrible idea because it's a reference to xenomorphs and acid's very bad for you, but we're gonna do it anyways. Oh no, we got 5 poison resist. That is not where I thought that was going. I thought it was gonna go the opposite direction. I keep hitting the healing potion button, not the shield block button. That's gonna get annoying.
Why do you think that this cult of 7 is led by Prisoner 7?
Their actions follow a pattern. So they must have an evil plan, which implies a nemesis. And I only have one of those currently.
I thought the name of the group rather gave it away, but I like your reason.
Okay. Oh, Grumpy. Oh boy. We swing rather slow. Oh, it's Grumpy the cat. Got it.
All this cat fur makes my eyes itch and water.
Oh boy.
Stranger, we're trapped in this diabolical machine. Help!
A talking cat? What the hell is going on here?
We were kidnapped by mad scientists and put in this contraption called the mind modulator. It switches minds between bodies. Yeah, I'm bitten inside of my cheek again.
I hate this puny sack of blood and meat. Give me my claws and teeth back.
Poor things. They got their souls ripped out and stuffed into another body. Admirably creative.
We cannot be released until the ghost capacitor is replaced in the machine. You should be able to find a fresh one around the lab. Hurry!
That is all I need to know. Hang in there.
Do 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 do.
We have the ghost capacitor. Stand back, everyone. Oh, wait. You can't move.
The machine has 3 sockets. I wonder which is the right one.
This is where dramatic music comes in, and our hero with a sweaty forehead hesitates. And this is where I just grab the capacitor and insert it there.
Katarina!
This creature feels so powerful, but it stinks of death.
I'm deathly afraid of cats. Can't take this anymore. Help!
Oh, I'm inside dinner now. Makes me hungry.
Different bodies, same problem. 2 sockets left. Try the red socket this time. Get ready.
Furry body, tiny claws, but still can rend human flesh. Nice.
Oh god, now I'm in a gentleman's body with the extra parts.
Turned into a woman. This feels weird. Pleasantly weird. Oh!
Oops. An unexpected turn of events.
Sometimes, I really hate my job.
Okie dokie. From 2 to 3. Nice. Alright. Oh, we gotta level up. So let's figure out how these levels work. Oh, okay, I see. So you click on one, it puts it here. Okay, so we build retaliation by blocking. What do we got here? Smite. I don't know what that sound is, but it's really annoying. Okay, there we go. Jesus, there was like a brrr, brrr, brrr. Movement speed. Okay. Heals for a fixed amount. Okay, so these are basically all the same. This one, yeah, and those are all the same, so nothing too groundbreaking there. Interesting, okay. We'll give that a go. Hey, there's Lados.
My friend, and I thought you had banished me to the sorrowful pits of despair for reasons that I can't even...
Don't get started with the theatrics.
Why did they keep you here anyway?
When I was captured, Harker imprisoned me in this secret facility. He used my blood to recreate the Contra Solis concoction.
The what?
A serum that protects the undead from the sunlight. A truly great notion if you want to build an army of vampires.
I have so many questions to ask you. But first, let's get you out of here.
Be careful. If you follow the corridor to the east, you'll find some Aragon cultists and their leader, who've been wreaking havoc around here.
The Daywalker.
Just savor the grandiose moment when the vampire was saved by a monster hunter.
Get closer. Get your face smashed in.
Seems like this gentleman is in a cheerful mood. Who are you? And how did you end up here?
I'm a daywalker, just like your friend over there, with one small difference. I slay vampires. I'm also an expert swordsman who...
Oh, this is the bloodsucker who was sent to prison by the city council for petty scams and not paying taxes.
Ghosts, vampires, vermin is vermin. Say what you want, but I promise you, you will be dead by dawn.
I'm already dead.
I'll say no more.
Nice. So that's a nice reference. That's Blade, the I believe DC. Pretty sure he's a DC. No, he's Marvel. Anyways, he's a superhero. He's technically just half vampire.
Quick! Watch out. You'll break the vials.
Take the serum to the master. I'll join you later.
They are escaping!
We must capture their leader alive. Otherwise, we'll never find out what they're doing.
Ah, we'll never take him alive.
Hey, okay, she leveled up.
You'll never take me alive. Long live the faceless Tsar.
He's unconscious. We took you alive, see? I'll take him to the lair.
Great idea. Tell the others to start interrogating him about this evil Tsar of theirs. Politely.
Package delivered. The interrogator is ready to begin. I don't want to miss the screaming and the begging, so please, hurry up!
Okay. So another interesting that I found out is the healing potions and stuff, it doesn't seem you pick them up. It just seems like they're on a cooldown. Also, that ability is awful. Mega Shark. Nope. Treasure chest.
I think I set something in motion. That's never a good thing.
You are finally starting to grasp the intricacies of weird science.
Enough of your sarcasm. The water level is sinking. There's a stairway. We should take a look down there.
Oh no. Yep. Looks like the Khmer is back. Although there seems to be an area up here. I wonder if by lowering the water over here, we lowered it on the other side as well. Does seem to look that way.
I was worried we wouldn't find a hidden room in this laboratory. I can sleep well now.
Silver treasure chest. Wonder what that means. Better loot, maybe? Serum X. Is that a thing that we can drink? Nope. Magic resist item. Okay. Alright, well, now I feel better, because I saw that little pop-up in the map there, and I was like, oh. Secret lair. Oh, we only get 2 points.
Van Helsing. A
Oh,
moment of your
Lord.
time, please.
I'm not doing.
Welcome back. I trust your search is going well.
We're making progress.
Glad to hear it. At any rate, while you were gone, the situation in the city...
Of course it has.
I've got my hands full directing our troops to deal with looters, gangs, and other troublemakers.
Business as usual.
I refer to your leadership regarding the most pressing matters. You'll find the reports on the desk behind me.
As long as I don't have to do a tunnel.
Standing by and their captains are awaiting your orders.
Thank you. I'll be sure to check on them whenever I can.
Resistance management. Captains. Army strength. Yes, yes, I know how. Alright, you... Who are you?
Ness will arise.
I'm starting to enjoy this, Van Helsing.
What we have here is a total misunderstanding
Reporting for duty, sir.
Alright. We don't have a whole lot of money. Oh, that's what this is. Ah, you go. And of course the Chimera's back.
Sir, it's about that huge stack of research documents we found in the testing facility. The Promethean dossier, as I like to call it.
Are you sure that the material can live up to this pompous name?
Undeniably, sir. It's the personal research journal of none other than Professor Fulmagati. The first few glimpses were enough to ascertain that this material could change the way we look at weird science.
And what are you planning to do with it?
I'm going to study these documents as thoroughly as I can, of course. I'll write down the digest of my discoveries into a research journal, also called the Promethean dossier. I'll keep you updated every time I'm finished with a new entry.
Alright, Chimera. There's a candle. Yes, I know how to feed. You go hunt. Thank you. Go find us some good items, please.
This reminds me of my army days.
Yes, I know how merchants work. Thank you, game. Alright, so the respec stuff is still up.
I will collect strange machines. That's the future. I miss being on the road, you know. I wish I could explore these tunnels.
Oh, there we go. That's what we have to do. All right.
I have some new designs in the works, but they're not ready yet.
Don't know what that is, but actually,
Electricity is the way of the future, you know.
yeah, we're not gonna waste money on that right now. Oh, good. We have a whole section over here. This is probably the jailer. Ooh, he looks happy.
A dark dungeon with a grim interrogator. This brings back such sweet memories. Let's do this!
Patience, Katerina. We should give our prisoner the opportunity to talk before we start torturing him.
I will never talk, Van Helsing. The faceless Tsar will be triumphant.
Of course.
Look, I don't want to resort to unnecessary brutality, but I'll do anything to stop your cult and find your faceless leader. Jailer, do your best.
Yes, right away. You may want to step out for a bit.
Absolutely not. Do you have any idea when I last witnessed something like this?
But we have never had any prisoners, so, this is the first time for me. Can you help me to choose the perfect method? I could try everlasting suffering, or should I resort to the suffocating pain? Or, if you dare to watch, I can use the excruciating caress.
Excruciating caress. It sounds effective. Do it.
Look, It's a blackboard. Now I'm going to gently caress it. Wait for it. Scratching it with my nails.
You monster! I'll talk. The Cult of Seven has a hideout in the Thunderhead Mountains, in the woods formerly known as the Haunted Forest. I was sent here to rob laboratories. I don't know anything else.
Okay, yep. Old nails on the chalkboard works every time. Oh, those take skill point cost, that's why. We have one skill point we can't use anywhere, basically. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep hold of it. Alright. To the Haunted Forest, I guess. Hey!
Do you need anything? Just ask me.
Haunted Forest.
What happened here? This used to be the forest where all the sinister tales happened. The ones with the evil witches and monsters that never saw the light of day.
You know, it still looks like that forest.
That is what troubles me. Your father put an end to all that.
Hello, friend.
Strangers, what are you doing here?
Why do you keep doing that?
Deja vu.
We were looking for a hideout in the forest. Have you seen a camp around here?
You should ask my brother, Simeon the Wanderer. He's been around for a while. I've only just arrived here.
Thank you, little man.
You are a gnome, right? I've never seen a gnome in my life, or in my afterlife.
I'm from the Ink, but, it's in turmoil. My village is caught in the middle of an ink storm. I came here to stop that.
How can you stop something like that?
You'll see giant spheres in this forest. We call them ink grubs. They ooze ink that distorts this world.
But how does that work?
The ink is the prime material of all creation. And now somebody is using it to rewrite your world. This forest has already been seriously damaged.
I have a better idea. I'll take it from here.
So, this stone egg is an ink grub? This is what we have to deal with?
Yes. The source of corruption in the forest.
Do you want to destroy it?
Yes. It's always good to have an excuse to destroy something. The curse seems to be reversible. Good.
Even the weather started changing for the better as soon as the ink grub was shattered.
Yes. The forest is slowly turning back to normal.
Let's find more stones to make this place boring again.
They have armor specifically for her now. Interesting.
Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
Oh boy, that's gonna get annoying. I thought we were finally through with that, but appears not to be the case. Perks. Okay, we don't have a perk yet, but... Alright. We've got 4 points. We were gonna put it here, I believe. What does this do? Aura of Vigilance.
Grub. A new source.
Yes. I always...
Excuse me, dear sir. As a licensed bandit and proud highwayman, I request your help.
A bandit in distress. Sounds interesting.
Due to dramatically increased monstrous activity, the premises of the daily 11-hour stagecoach robbery are currently inaccessible to the public. The locals are complaining.
The locals want to get robbed?
A fine tradition here, dear sir. Can you take care of the monsters? It's for the children.
You just had to play the children card, right? Show me the way.
You know, I want to see if we can change something. There we go. That'll do. Instead of having to hit 1, I can just hold the mouse button.
Everything looks the same as in the old days.
First law of nature in Volkovia. Give it time, and everything reverts to evil.
Somebody's turning these woods.
Don't say a word. I learned my lesson. I won't touch the gong.
Then it's my turn to hit it. Get ready.
Nice.
Diving headfirst into obvious traps seems like an unhealthy habit.
Can't lose my head twice, but I'm still proud of you for not touching the gong. another ink grub.
Yes, I always love it.
There's a little bit of defenses. Cool, a singular skill point that we can do basically nothing with. Thanks, game.
I told you cutting into that sleeping creaker was a bad idea.
But you were bragging about your new axe. I had to take a swing.
2 stranded souls, and still arguing. How cute.
Look, we got eaten alive by a tree. And now we can't leave until our remains are buried at this altar.
And let me guess, you want me to play fetch bones?
Yes, being dead and stuck here for eternity with this mutton is stressing.
Tell me about it.
There's enough trouble in the forest already. I'll help you.
I'm so tired of arguing with this oaf.
Oh, giant evil trees. Huh, they weren't joking. Level up. Do 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 do.
Van Helsing, stray war machines have been spotted in the city. Return to the
City.
lair when you can.
He said city very weird.
At last, we are free. As a sign of our gratitude, we've uncovered some treasure for you, Van Helsing.
It was your fault.
Okay. Meow. The what man's what now? The Jackman's crossbow. Okie dokie. That's a dead end. Ah, there's something at the end of the maze. Not exactly what I was expecting.
I remember this house. The kids we found inside said that the balls were delicious. They didn't think much of the doors, though. Hey, you are the old hag who kidnapped Hansel and Gretel. We stopped you for good once.
Don't believe those lies. I was the victim of 2 demon-possessed kids who wanted to eat my house and spread false rumors. Do you see any imprisoned children here?
Well, no. I guess I don't have any business with you after all.
A gentleman. Here, take this necklace as a token of my gratitude.
Wait, is this necklace made of tiny bones?
Of course not. Those are chocolate-coated biscuit sticks.
Thank you. I guess.
The grim truth. Nice. Wait, she said she gave us a necklace. Ah. It was a quest item, not a wearable one.
I still don't understand this. Your father killed the witch, and it was an evil one.
Remember what the gnome said? Someone is rewriting the world, making up this nightmare forest. And yes, she has returned. But she might not be the same. Yet.
Alright, let's continue exploring.
Something is very unsettling about this crystal. To mortal eyes, it's standing still. But in reality, it's blinking into different ink realms at astonishing speed.
In another word, it's dangerous.
Maybe, or maybe not. There is an easy way to find out.
A life-threatening kind of easy, I presume.
Don't be a sissy, Van Helsing. Hit the crystal.
I'm going to regret this.
Hit it again.
Oh no, the rabbit's back.
This is so exciting. Try again.
We're not gonna take any of those.
Don't stop now. Hit the crystal. This is so exciting. Hit it again. It seems like the crystal has become depleted. Let's move on.
Alright. I think we are finally clear of... Oh. Turn to the outlaw. And some of a lot of these items are kind of garbage, if I'm honest. Here, the rare stuff would be better than it was. How many enemies we defeated? Not enough.
The monsters are gone. Thank you. And, please take these for your troubles.
Have a nice robbery tomorrow.
Skill point, rare artifact. Have a nice robbery, yeah. This game is yet progressively sillier. There's more references and more jokes as the series progressed. At this point, I don't think they're taking anything seriously except the main story.
Wait, now don't you come any closer. It's dangerous.
Look at this, Van Helsing. The ink has bled through to our world. The situation is growing worse.
I'm trying to find the hideout of a hostile cult. Do you know anything about that?
There is a camp in the Wraithwoods, but that's beyond this spill. It cuts the entire forest in half.
At least the other half of the forest has a promising name.
If you enter here, you could get to the Wraithwoods through our village in the Ink. But as I said, it's a dangerous place.
Don't encourage him.
Enter the village.
What are you doing here, little gnome? I thought you wanted to go home to your family.
I really want to tell you how grateful I am for destroying those ink grubs. But, while I was gone, the ink storm disgorged a tide of monsters from the void here. My family is in hiding, and we can't return until someone destroys this infestation.
How could I say no? Being a monster hunter and all that.
Alright. Hey, it's a tiny Godzilla. We freeing the tiny Godzilla. Aww.
Look, there is an inscription on this idol in the ancient gnome dialect. I'm sure I saw more around the village.
Can you read it, please?
Run steep, facing the abyss.
Okay. Making sure we didn't miss another one somewhere.
A gnome village? I always wanted a gnome, but my father told me that they lived in a dark fairy tale world. Turns out the old monster spoke the truth at least once.
You never mention your family. Why?
Show me the small print in the binding spell that compels me to talk about them.
Relax. I was just making an observation.
There's another one. Oh good, another candle.
Stranger, save us. We are starving.
What are you doing here? I thought all the gnomes had left the village.
This is a sturdy door, and we refuse to leave our valuables behind.
So they would rather starve to death for some trinkets? Oh well.
Bah, we can hold out here for months. if you do us one small and unremarkable service.
Bring you food?
Explain, please.
There is a scrim beast locked in a cage at the bridge. It's just what we need for a wonderful, filling stew.
So you want us to bring that thing here for you to eat?
Exactly. It's a docile creature. No need.
All right. I'll get the beast for you.
Oh boy, salamander toad. Ooh, possibly a new sword. Certainly looks cool. Certainly does more damage. Oh, we should probably set up her behavior too. Behavior, ghost form, gold, essences, normal items, and magic items. Can you use this now? You can. Go ahead and put that on. Doesn't really matter. Skills, 2 points. Attack speed would be nice. Alright. So the Scrim Beast was the Godzilla looking creature at the beginning. There's a chest over there. We'll have to grab that on the way back. Oh, yeah, there's another frog statue. And there's one, too. Okay.
A window to the world down below. Oh, look at this creature. It's so cute.
It is not a pony.
Poor baby. We won't let those evil gnomes harm you, will we?
What is that soul-splitting scream? My ears will start bleeding soon.
It's absolutely unbearable. Make it stop, Van Helsing, please.
He is calling monsters from the deep ink. Look. The beast fell silent as soon as we killed the abominations.
Never felt so much pain in my spectral life. Can we help this poor thing now?
Well, let me open the cage. Katarina!
I acted on impulse, for the sake of my afterlife sanity. It's definitely cuter when it's dead.
The gnomes wanted to kill it anyway. Grab the remains, and let's head back.
Okie dokie, there's a chest and a statue we need to interact with. Back this way. Statue's over there. There was a chest over here. The Saint's Tears.
A dark mirror shaped like a ring.
I knew there was going to be one more down this way.
Oh, are you still alive?
You have a lot of explaining to do, Gnome. Open the door right now.
Screams have to be killed gently, otherwise their meat turns sour. This one is ruined. Can you bring me another one, perhaps? It's almost lunchtime.
You insolent little.
Just let it go, Van Helsing.
What about our soup? We also need some spices. Hey, hey!
Not with one face, but 3. I read all the inscriptions. What is the meaning of this cryptic riddle?
I have to think about it. But the solution must be somewhere here.
I don't remember all the inscription stuff. Is there a way to check it? No? Okay. Can we go this way? Can we go this way? No, okay. Is it in our inventory? Is there like a riddle?
So the riddle was the key to the location of hidden treasure.
Okay. I was wondering why that was there earlier, but guess we figured it out. Now I gotta walk all the way back to that gate. Through the portal. Book Beast. Oh, these are the journal pages. I get it. Okay. Oop.
Is this unholy contraption functioning? Should I speak into this appliance? Does my hair fall? I'll start now. I have crave those, the ancient vampires your esteemed father put away a long time ago. They are gone. Someone moved the monsters and they are moving from the tunnel towards the lair. We must stop them.
Oof.
Inventory is full.
Loud. Guess we should probably go back to the hideout. Okay. No, this button. I don't know why I keep it escaped thinking that's gonna take me to town. Oh lord, okay.
Oh, the sweet scent of rotting scrimbeast innards.
I got them in Narlavoy. Can you use them?
Och, I can create a powerful potion for you with permanent effects.
I would like to have that potion made, please.
Well, power gained permanently. Okay.
There is a large horde of the undead swarming towards the surface. If they are not stopped, they will wreak havoc in the city.
As if the situation wasn't bad enough.
Luckily, they will go through one of our old outposts, which has a network of traps
Nope.
and defensive installations. It is currently unmanned, so we need to send someone over there.
All right. I'll send a team to mount a defense.
I'm quite impressed with this lair.
I'm about to say, if it's a tower defense thing, I am not doing that. Not gonna happen. They had one in both of the other games. I am not doing it.
Not enough space.
Yeah, I know how Swords works.
Tales to share. Take a look at the Promethean dossier when you have the time. It's fascinating, sir. I'm busy compiling the Promethean.
Look through some of these. Okay, that's definitely an upgrade. Oh, there's the shield. Okay, I was wondering where it was at. Know how I missed it. Let's go sell.
Might have something for you.
Sell all.
I bet this maze is full of secret treasures.
I have some new designs in the works, but they're not ready yet. It is time to use science for a good cause.
Van Helsing, there is trouble brewing in the prison.
The inmates are revolting to hear more of your poems?
Not quite. Crime is running rampant in the city, and some families decided to take shelter in our cells.
Ordinary citizens locking themselves up to be safe?
Yes, but a king has shown up and started demanding rent from the tenants.
So, a criminal is extorting money from families taking refuge in our prison cells?
I'll have a word with this kingpin.
I swear, if it's a big guy in a white suit, I'm gonna absolutely lose it. Nope.
Before you start killing my boys, hear me out and consider my offer, sir.
The best offer I'll give you is that you get to keep your life if you leave immediately.
Yes, we've taken generous donations from the refugees, but we also provided food and protection against other criminals in return, while you were away.
Oh, a knight in shiny armor. With a dagger behind his back?
I'm giving you a cut from the operation. 20,000 gold. If you let us stay. It's such a nice lair, anyway. It would be a shame if, anything happened to it.
Trying to blackmail Van Helsing in his own lair. A grave mistake.
All right.
The inmates, I mean families are thankful, Van Helsing. A song, perhaps.
Don't even try.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this.
I'm simply meeting a demand, you know.
All right, back to where we were. Clearing out the forest. Well, the woods, I guess.
I've been wanting to tell you something for a while, Van Helsing. Something has changed in me.
It's not the right moment to discuss your afterlife issues, Katerina.
Oh, it's not that. Since the ink has been in turmoil, I've felt that I have some control over it.
Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the
Where
hunt.
do you think all those ghosts go who don't want their homes near your houses? To the darkest realm of the ink. To the bleak circles of the Nightmare Hollow.
Oop. All right.
The same curse is hanging over the Wraith Woods, despite the ink spell cutting the forest in half.
So we already know what to do.
Oh, I didn't see that before. Kane's badge.
There is an inscription on the statue saying, "Chase the hands on the clock through 4 archways. Then go the way you came for divine grace."
Okay.
There is an inscription.
Okay. Face the hands of the clock. So go clockwise through 4 archways. We need to find these archways. And then return the way you came. Okay, so basically we go clockwise to the 4 and then counterclockwise back. This is what I'm picking up from that. Alright, there's some sort of bug with those creatures in particular. Whenever we hit them with our spike strike, they take all of our mana. Watch. See? One cast takes all of our mana. But it doesn't when we hit someone like this. And I'm very curious why. That must be a bug of some sort. Okay, here we go.
An ancient shrine with relics protected by a mystical barrier.
Or
I know that you are intrigued.
The barrier seems to draw power from the 4 gates. I've seen this before. It could be brought down by a specific ritual.
Alright, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well done. You solved the riddle. Is this the right time to mention that I could have passed through the barrier at any time?
So you let me waste time here just for your amusement? Don't test my patience, Katarina.
You forget we have different perceptions of time.
Gold treasure chest. I was like, so it's just gold?
Another ink grub.
Yes. I...
source.
Yes. I'll...
Guessing that, yeah, guessing the hideout's over there, so...
Look, an old sacrificial site. Brings back memories.
It's a gateway to the deepest Ink realms, which are, as we learned, the dwelling place of some truly nasty creatures. And someone has tried to rip this gate open recently.
From this side, sadly. So much ink is seeping through the cracks that my senses are tingling.
I remember an incantation for sealing such fissures, but I just can't recall the whole ritual. It involved drawing an arcane pattern around the gate.
Will you give it a try? Or how about failing on purpose? We might get to meet a big bad.
Wait, I wonder... I think this is a Diablo reference.
The gate is closed. So there goes my hope of meeting a charmingly evil creature.
The Faceless Tsar is not good enough for you as a villain.
Well, it's hard to be charming without a face.
Hellgate, Borgovia. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a reference to the Cairn stones. And Diablo 2. Oh, there's a... You have to, they basically, you make a star, but they don't, like, the starting and where they go changes. It was randomized for the game, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But you'd go to a place and you'd get a scroll, and then you would pick the stones in the right order, and it would open a gate to the town from the first Diablo, known as Tristram. Which is where you would find probably basically the most famous character from Diablo, which is Deckard Cain, and the only one to be in all three games, I believe. I can't really think of, I mean, other than like Diablo, but the Diablos change per game, so it's not technically the same Diablo each time. The first one is just a Diablo summoned by Lazarus. The second one is actually the hero of the first game, who decided that the best way to keep Diablo in check was to use their own body as a protection mechanism. Well, you can guess how that turned out. And the third one is one of the characters that you meet, which I will not spoil, just in case people have not played Diablo 3 and are interested in that story.
Reports of monsters attacking the city. Please assess the situation when you have the chance.
But basically, it's another one of those, the Soul Stone gets infused into a character and they become the new Lord of Terror. Alright, we got 5 points now. Oh, hello.
Van Helsing, my master told me to expect you. Did you come to your senses? If you are here to serve the faceless sun, first you must kneel. Then wait until I decide if you are worthy of servitude.
Typical. I don't even deserve an evil monologue. What about me, big lad?
But you have already done so much for my master, little Borgovian princess. Just like your brothers and sisters did. You will join him in the black heart of the ink and sit at his throne in the Void Cathedral, where he is watching over everything that happens in your world.
Well, now we know where he is.
So, I want him to see how I destroy you.
We good? Oh, okay, there we go. Making sure there's no more. Oh, there's one. Oh, cool. He heals. Ah, keeps killing our combo by knocking us down. Hey, chapter complete. Oh, we got almost all the hidden content. That's nice. Okay. Talk to the Count.
Now I know what Prisoner 7's plan was all along. He is rewriting the world with the artifact he stole, changing it all back to the age before the weird science, while turning the vampires into invincible monsters. The Cult of Seven has been destroyed. I cut off the arms. Now I must go for the head. Does my nemesis really think that he could derail me by threatening Borgova? He should know me better by now.
They just said Borgova. The map says Borgovia. Like, 3 games, they can't figure out what the friggin' name of this place is. I like the music in this one, though. I will say that much. Oh,
I'm simply stuck.
What a relief. I was so worried that you had met your inevitable demise, and darkness had taken you into its kind embrace.
And we wouldn't want to worry about the ghost lady, right? Then worry about your old vampire friends storming through the city.
Vampires resilient to sunlight, just like you.
Need I remind you that I helped your father to defeat those bloodsuckers decades ago? We are not exactly best friends. First, you must seal the ink gate that led them here. Until then, I'll conceive another cunning plan.
There is already a slight flaw in your previous plan. I can't close any ink gates.
But I can, silly. Remember? Stick to your trademark vampire hunting and leave the ink to me.
I still have doubts, but fine. Let's head to the Gothic Quarter. The ink spill destroyed the underground tunnels, but there's a temporary ink gate at the old port.
Okay. Before we do that, let's go clear out our inventory.
We have something for you.
Nope, did not mean to sell the sword. And to equip it. Sell all.
Electricity is the way of the future, you know.
Ah. Ooh, an axe. Garbage. Unfortunate. Alright. Figured we'd take a couple runs at that. Let me check to see if the perks are the same in this one. No, they're not. They're based on the level of your character. At least some of them are. Survivor. '50th level. 70th level, wow. Learn 8 power-ups. Huh. Yeah, it looks like they've changed. Yeah. Also, this thing is incorrect because it says resistive should be here by default, and it is not. Oh. I don't know. We'll save those points until later on, I guess. Skills, we have a singular point. Can't use them there either. What level are we? Oh, 9. Okay. Gothic Quarter.
This place is crawling with bloodsuckers.
Listen to them. The children of the night. What music they make.
If you can call that commotion music.
Nice.
Some survivors are trapped in the Gothic Quarter. Vampires will get to them soon. They need your help. Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
I don't know why that specific thing is so loud.
Quit with the laughable antics with the garlic. We will drink your blood anyway.
Not while one of us is breathing.
We have all eternity to wait.
Seems like we found the survivors.
All 3 of them. Strength in numbers.
Keeping vampires at bay at a vegetable store packed with garlic. Desperate, but impressive.
I'm honestly surprised that they made it this far.
Well then, time to slay more vampires.
What up? Alright. First thing we're gonna do is go after him.
Ah, what a breath of fresh air it is to see you, Van Helsing. We had to kill our wounded to prevent them from turning into these fiends. Where are the reinforcements?
We are the reinforcements. As always.
Huh. Then this quarter surely is doomed. I grew up here, you know.
Good. Then find your way to the fish market. The ink gate is there. Go.
We are forever in your debt. Give them hell. Goodbye.
Oh, this can go to 15. Interesting, okay.
Property of the Daily Stagecoach Robbery Association.
Nice. They referenced the thing from the forest, the guy, the have a nice robbery guy. Although I find it interesting that it took them 3 games for you to fight an actual vampire. Given that you're Van Helsing, but I guess they were... Like, it made sense because the way the story explains it is that the reason why we're not facing these creatures is because your dad effectively already took care of all of that. So now, you know, because of the Prisoner 7, everyone's all the creatures are back. So at least they do a good job of explaining why things are the way they are.
The enemy is attacking our surface headquarters. We need you back in the lair.
It's like a weird bat storm. Oh, this is an ambush waiting to happen. Alright, we should have went over here first. Okay. Go back this other way first and then we'll continue on. Also, these areas are like considerably smaller, which I find very interesting. I wonder if we're attempting with this one to not only finish the story but like streamline the game, because I feel like by 2015 you would see what a lot of your competitors had in store. So maybe they decided like, hey, instead of going like all out and doing all this stuff, let's just finish up the story and make it to where basically you pick a class, you do like 3 moves, and that's like it. Like, you don't have to worry about healing potions, you don't have to worry about like too many skills or anything. Survivor perk. Yeah, we'll take Survivor. Because this one feels more compressed, I guess is the best way of putting it. Like it's like short area, short area, short area, short area, and you keep moving. Although I'm playing what I feel is probably the slowest character. I still don't feel like it's too slow, because that's what I was kind of worried about. Because whenever you play a tank character in RPGs, they tend to be much slower. They don't do quite as much damage. They tend to take the content a little worse than everybody else because they can't like move around quickly or anything. But you seem to be doing all right. I just really like tank characters. Like not for their slowness or anything, but because they're more defensible. And also when you play like multiplayer games, they're usually the ones that are needed to engage with certain kinds of content. And most people don't like playing them because of them being slow and not damage based. So it's always interesting to see how games handle tank stuff.
I need water.
Poor soul was torn apart by vampires. Not much time left for him.
The pain is almost gone, but my veins are on fire. Oh, something just moved inside me.
The transformation is already underway. He will rise as a bloodsucker in a few hours.
Are you talking about me? Am I seeing a ghost? So thirsty.
Thirst will be the least of your problems. Oh, wait.
I have seen this hundreds of times, but it still makes me tremble with rage. As soon as I put the stake through his heart, vampires will come running. Get ready.
Meat servant? Nice. I was expecting more of a thing there, but... Yeah, it's interesting. I was trying to think yesterday while we were playing through, while we were playing through the series, if I see myself like coming back to this, checking out new builds or whatever. And I realized like it doesn't have the same replayability that I feel like some other games have, for me at least. So it's been kind of interesting to try to figure out like what parts of ARPGs do I like, what does this game have or not have that those have, I think that the automatic sorting thing, assuming how they figured it out in like 2013, should be a thing for basically every, what is this?
Some survivors. Your Chimera has the enemy is
Oh, okay, that's what those are. I feel like everybody should have picked up on that, unless they have like a weird patent on it or something. Like, I feel like the auto sorting inventory, where it just makes sure that everything kind of fits in there the best that it can, is super helpful. Because one of the major gripes I've heard with ARPGs, and it's a very valid gripe, is the fact that you have inventory management. But this game kind of solves that, so it's interesting that other games have not picked up on it. But then again, there haven't been a whole lot of ARPGs. I think the most recent one is at least like this kind of thing, because action RPG means a lot of things at once, but the most I think was the Ascent. So, and that game didn't really have a good loot system from what I heard. It had the unfortunate thing of once you'd found a certain like weapon or whatever, you didn't have to like replace it or anything. And the like variance and loot of like, oh, it's a set item or an epic item or anything like that was like non-existent, which for me is like a huge part of these games. So I was really interested in the Ascent, and I might still check it out eventually, maybe when it goes on sale or something. But because it was a cyberpunk ARPG, and I love cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is one of my two favorite aesthetics. but unfortunately, when it took out a lot of the stuff that I liked about RPGs, it was just like, I think I'll wait.
We meet at last. If I can't take my revenge on the father, his son will do.
Big words from someone who has already lost Borgovia once.
You can't lose something you never had, you fool. We were only the enforcers of the true master. The shadow behind the curtain. The deathless king of the land.
You are lying.
You didn't know. How sweet. Your father tricked our master, stole the source of his power, and only then could he defeat us. And he was so ashamed that he didn't tell his own son.
I don't want to disturb the traditional showdown with the vampire, but that gaping hole must be the inkgate that Vlados mentioned.
Good. Let's deal with them and you can close it down.
Do you remember how confident I was about closing the gate? Well, it might be a bit more difficult than I thought.
What do you mean by difficult? Should I run? Will Borgova survive?
It will be fine.
See? Last conversation he said Borgovia. This sentence he said Borgova.
Blackgate, dissolve, and let this world be healed.
I don't, like, at this point, I don't know if it's meant to be a joke, or if it's just, like, it has to be a joke, right? There's no way you get the name of your town wrong that often. Like...
When your father liberated Borgovia, he imprisoned the vampire princes in the impossible tombs. But somebody has broken the seals on their crypts, so they are swarming back to Borgova. Vita vengeance, obviously.
Then I will close those fancy tombs again.
The impossible tombs are in a pocket
I think I
realm
figured it out.
where only the dead souls can go.
And it's confusing.
And how am I supposed to get there?
First, you have to die.
Don't get ahead of ourselves. Said realm, which is called...
When they finished talking, I figured it out.
...can be accessed from here through unique ink gates that only the mediums can open.
Splendid. Do you happen to know a good medium around here?
I might know someone. A lady they call Fata Morgana, who once helped me as a young ghost to stay in the mortal world. She used to live on the Circus Island of the Dark Carnival.
So I've figured it out. Borgovia and Borgova are two different things. And the reason why they keep switching between the two is Borgovia, this is how I'm thinking. Borgovia is the name of the country. Borgova, without the I, is the name of the city. I think that's what's going on. I think that's why it's confusing.
The records we obtained in the...
Time to teach him a lesson.
I wonder, do the things still work up here, though? The trophies? Yes, it looks like they do. Speed, but damage. Ooh, magic find, but... Yeah, let's go with magic find. Why not? Let's just do that. Who cares? If we start having troubles, we can always just...
I'm quite impressed with this lair.
Alright. Meet Fata Morgana in the Dark Carnival. Tickets, please.
Look, a Domovoy in the ticket booth. Kill him, quick!
He seems rather harmless, and I've already killed my share of Domovoys for 2 lifetimes. Can you stop crying and tell me what's going on?
My first day at work. Many nice tickets to sell, but nobody coming. Everybody went crazy at Dark Carnival.
Crazy enough to hire a monster as a ticket seller?
Everyone got tortured to death by evil clowns. No one else was volunteering but me.
I wonder why.
Want to buy a ticket? A nice ticket? A good price?
Fine, but I want to watch this apocalypse from a front row seat.
Getting soft, Van Helsing.
I've killed thousands of creatures without mercy. But that's not an excuse to lose all humanity.
Oh my, he's still wailing. Can I kill him then?
I'm so happy I would do
A
it.
Domovoy with an affection for bombs.
Break the crate, please. Thank you. Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Carnival presents for your entertainment the most magnificent spectacles, evil clowns, killer acrobatics, and mad fire eaters. Enter! Oh, a visitor. Who might you be, good sir?
My name is Van Helsing, and she is...
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The legend we've been waiting for to spice up our contest. Let the Hunter Games begin. Bring me his head and win the prize.
You can't be serious.
I really should have a bow for this kind of deal.
May the odds be in our favor.
Nice. Ah, nothing like fighting an elephant. Copper treasure chest. Oh, we gotta level up. Probably should take care of that. Where's the clowns? I don't know. They're coming, probably. Alright, let's try the thing.
Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
Thank you for that. Oh, they're right there. Killer clowns. They're the ones with the knives. Ooh, what is that? That guy's got like a cup for a head. Hollow Lord. Interesting. Orichalcum chess piece. What is that? Ceramics champion. Okay, those are the weird arcane guys. Do 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 da do ba do da dum. Massacre Brothers. Well-fed stray dog.
This one looks suspiciously well-fed for a stray dog. Let's hope he is not on a human diet.
Okay. Okay. Go find out what's going on with this exclamation point over here. Oof. Teleporting belt is doing weird things.
Let's make a small cut on the airship's balloon, just in case the mad ringmaster tries to get away.
Okay. I guess that's just a thing we did. Alright. Stoop. Death smiles at us all we can do is smile back, or we can go with guns blazing. Kill the previous ringmaster in single combat, you know, the crowd cheered my name. Murdered after he caught a gladiator cheating with his wife. You're lucky that I'm out of shape. Go try your luck at acting. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't voiced, but here we are, I guess.
It's never good when the gates close behind you.
Look, there is a stage over there with that lunatic ringmaster. Let's have a nice little chat with him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Lord.
Please welcome our guest of honor, Van Helsing. The man, the legend, the prey. Witness the most stupendous, most magnificent, and truly colossal entertainment that the Dark Carnival can offer.
I'm giving you one last chance to walk away. Stop this madness right now and I'll let you live.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear the man begging for his life? Place your bets. Buy drinks from the refreshment carts.
At least you tried, Van Helsing.
Let the Hunter Games continue!
Well, that's bad. Hopefully the gates open up again. Oh, there we go. So our belt decided to teleport us outside of the ring. Again. And we're probably missing a whole bunch of dialogue by doing that. Let's see if we can just bring people to the middle. There we go.
Can't you just give up? I don't have all day. I have a nemesis to defeat.
Isn't this entertaining enough?
You want to fight me?
Prepare!
Alright.
Don't have enough range.
Thank you, belt. Okie dokie then. Should probably go back and deal with that question mark. Okay. Oh, there's a chest there. Okay, nothing like getting a new weapon. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can do something helpful here. Nope, it's right out of range. That sucks. I guess we'll just walk all the way around. Doop 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 da doo. I guess this has something to do with the dog. Oh no.
Trying to outsmart yourself is such a pointless struggle. Submit to this blade and die. Never, you soulless creature.
Do I really see multiple versions of the same person?
Me and myself are having a fatal misunderstanding. Kill him before the wretched one sins more. Why not kill all of us? That would be fitting into our pathetic lives.
All right, I'll help. But I want an explanation.
Thanks for saving my life.
Explain.
Someone cracked an old magic mirror by mistake. It came to life and started calling itself the Wretched One. The mirror creates evil duplicates of anyone who steps in front of it.
So that's where all these lunatics are coming from.
That's all I know. The mirror is protected by her creations in the living quarter.
I'll put an end to this mad.
What a sight for sore third eyes. Lady Katarina, how long has it been? A millennium?
Please, it was only a century or so.
I'd honestly love to hear about her reckless ghost days, but I must get to the Nightmare Hollow immediately.
The ink is in turmoil. A faceless presence appeared in the heart of darkness, reaching out to our world, shaping the creation itself.
Yes, he's the one I'm looking for. What other reason would I have to travel to the land of the dead?
Normally, I wouldn't assist you, but you helped this community tremendously by disposing of the insane ringmaster.
How did you know that?
He didn't really go out silently, did he? Well then, I will open the gate for you. Beware, though. The Nightmare Hollows is ruled by the Guardian of the Impossible Tombs, Lady Arena.
What? No! No, no, it cannot be!
Katarina, are you all right? Who is she?
You can run wherever you want. Your past will always catch up with you. And that's all I'm going to say on this matter for now.
Okay. Well, now we have that portal, but we're going to go deal with other things first. Ooh, a Hollow King. Gonna be an evil version of us.
First, you let me rot in a cellar for decades. Then I served as an amusement for peasants at the bazaar. Then they crack my beautiful silvery pain. Now you will all pay in blood and sorrow.
A magical mirror throwing a hissy fit? Just like the one I used to have in my chambers.
It's a pleasure to meet my lesser self. The destroyer of our father's legacy. The downfall of Borgovia. The pet puppet of the Faceless One. The failure mocked by a spoiled ghost princess. Tough words from the pet puppet of a broken piece of furniture. There is one final act left. Dying by your own hand.
Okie dokie. There was a direction over here. Or anything over here? Nope, just a barrel and some crates. Alright, looks like we have one more direction and a question mark over here, so... Chester the Jester.
Oh, the fabled guest of the Hunter Games. Armed to the teeth, leaving a trail of bodies.
No.
No to what?
I refuse to go on an adventure for your lost underwear. I will not collect 5 rare species of sewer rats either.
So, you are not interested in destroying the boiler apparatus? The Mad Ringmaster's pride, which is drowning the Dark Carnival in yellow slime?
Is that the same apparatus that is powering the island?
It is, and the Ringmaster is forcing us to eat this yellow goo. It's a mixture of porridge, polluted river water, and dead people. Anybody opposing his rule.
Porridge of the dead, you say? He must have had a lot of opposition.
The Ringmaster is truly a monster. Let me consider. The boiler apparatus has to go down.
Skills. We're gonna get this to 15 and then work on that one.
These valves control the boiler apparatus. If we clog the system up...
Just don't get decapitated.
Boom. Alright. All we have now is two. Is that a shield? That is a shield. Better shield, too. More defense. More damage. Five DPS is not all that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there was an elevator here the whole time. Maybe I guess we took that elevator, maybe not. I don't know. Alright. Nightmare Hollow. Reward. Character sheet, skill points. We're trying to get these both to 50. I believe there was one for 50 and 50. Got some skill points. Save that. Uncanny Fighter. Mana per hit. Maybe not. Okay. And actually that is where we're going to call it a stream. I got some stuff I need to get done, need to start working on, and I'm still not feeling 100%, but we did get a nice 4-hour stream in there. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We will be, of course, finishing up this game in the coming days. I feel like this one might be a bit shorter than the other ones, just the way that it's paced. It's just like we're just going area to area to area to area, where there's not a whole lot of like exploring out, coming back in, exploring out, coming. It's more just like weave your way through area and weave your way through area. So there is stuff to explore and find, but not as much as some of the other stuff. Maybe it opens up near the end, or maybe they keep it pretty streamlined. We'll see. But yeah, so I do feel like we'll probably finish this in the next couple days. If you did enjoy this and you haven't already, don't forget to hit the follow button. A follow screen helps the channel out tremendously. Also share it with your friends, share it with your family. We're very family friendly here. We try to keep it as family friendly as possible. Also, I was trying to think of something. My brain went blank. Anywho, if you want to catch the beginning of our Van Helsing series playthrough, you can find that down in the VODs. I'll, of course, be chopping up this into highlights so you can watch all of those in order if you so desire. Plus, there's tons of other playthroughs down there. Definitely go check those out as well. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. We go live usually, unless something goes on like today where I wasn't feeling well. Usually, we start 10 a.m. Central Time US. If you don't know what time that is for you locally, down in the panels, there's an extension that should tell you when we go live for your time zone. Does the math so you don't have to. while you're down in the panels, you can also check out our laundry list. Hey, Brutus, we're just about to sign off, unfortunately. If you want to catch the list of the games we're going to be playing starting October 1st for our 100 Days of Horror, you can find that down in the panels as well. There's a bunch of games there. Go check that out if you want to get a kind of an idea of what we're going to be playing. A lot of variants there, a lot of different things. Also, there's some stuff not on the list that I do have access to, and we'll decide when to do that. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'm probably going to go lay down again after maybe cooking something. Still not feeling very well. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to take care of yourself mentally and physically. Very important. Stay hydrated, which I can actually finish this off. Stay hydrated, very important. And as always, remember, we can make the world a better place. And all you have to do is be kind. Bye-bye.